do you like coffee by any chance, sir? But have you had filter coffee?
I am from Chennai.
Each one of these groups have been given 25 packets of Sleepy Owl filter coffee. And of course, we have Arman Sood, who is the founder of Sleepy Owl, who's going to be disguised.
Ever tried brand Sleepy Owl?
No, what's so special about them?
Visiting these folks, trying to buy the coffee from them.
I'm going to be the toughest customer that these guys face today.
We are ready to just go there and face the fire of no.
No, cool.
I mean, that's what sales is, right?
Fail. Wait, are you the influencer? I follow you.
Yeah, looking forward. Hopefully it goes very well. Super excited for the same. Some level of anxiety, but yeah, full of excitement.
We're going to win this.
The only way to uncover the truth is by doing sales, by putting products in the hands of the customers and trying to sell the product to them. During my current entrepreneurial journey, what I've realized is that the most important skill that you require to be a startup leader or an entrepreneur is your ability to sell. What we are doing today is a very unique format which we are calling the Behind the Sales Challenge.
Welcome to Behind the Sales, a high-intensity team-based sales show. Today, the students of Mesa Business School will take to the streets of Bangalore to experience the process of crafting a sale in its rawest form. On the ground, the rules are simple. The product, Sleepy Owl Coffee, will be provided to the participants who will be split into teams of 4, with each team receiving 25 packets each. The average selling price of the product cannot drop below Rs 300 and cannot exceed its retail price, Rs 375. All the money collected will belong to the participants. So, let's begin.
And of course, we have Arman Sood, who is the founder of Sleepy Owl, who's going to be disguised and is going to be, visiting these folks, trying to buy the coffee from them.
इसमें 20% चिकोरी है.
Okay, but यहाँ पे 30 लिखा है.
हाँ, मतलब like yeah, 30 to.
नहीं, but आप गलत, आप तो झूठ बोल रहे हो ना.
So that'll be a great opportunity for students to also interact with the person who actually started this brand without knowing that it is that person.
Have you ever tried brand Sleepy Owl?
No, what's so special about them?
I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited. The first thing that we did was we looked at the geography, how does it look in the day. We checked out a couple of videos.
I've actually sold coffee myself in the past, so I'm really looking forward to today.
इससे बेटर कुछ कॉफी हो सकती है 10 सेकंड के अंदर ये कॉफी बन जाएगी 10 सेकंड के अंदर और अगर आपको कभी नींद आ रही है आपने यहाँ में रख लिया क्या बोलते हैं डैशबोर्ड के पास लगा हल्का सा कॉफी पे ही नींद नहीं आएगी ओनली विद रिसर्च
And we've sold it to our Uber driver. Sir, done. The first sale is done.
Looking at the challenge we have, I'm very excited because sales is what I do and what I love.
We have some specific personas in our mind which we want to target. So people who have shown an intention towards frequent buyers or frequent purchasers.
So the students have written really detailed personas of the kind of customers that they want to go and target when they are trying to do these sales. However, I think the biggest learning that is going to happen for them today is going to be how wrong they were about this hypothesis.
Initially, don't try and come up with customer personas, and I'd say if you have a 2-hour window, spend the first 30 minutes selling to anyone and everyone, and then use that as your base for the next hour and a half. I think a few teams had personas in mind. This is the audience that will buy. This is the person I want to target. I'd say that may not help. Just go out there and sell to anyone and everyone and get feedback, and use that as the base to move forward. So,
It'll happen, don't worry. Hi. We are students from the Mesa School of Business. We just want 2 minutes of your time if you have it. Do you guys drink coffee and tea?
I don't drink coffee.
Okay, do you drink tea then?
Yeah.
If you are struggling to switch from tea to coffee, because coffee is more available, I'm sure a lot of your friends drink it, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel left out when they're drinking it?
No.
Why?
the choice, right? I know what coffee tastes like, I know what tea tastes like.
But have you had filter coffee?
I am from Chennai. I'm
Right.
from South
Okay,
India.
we'll definitely have this.
Right.
So, all you need to do is just add hot water or hot milk for this, add some sugar, and your amazing filter coffee is ready.
Your milk in my
Add milk powder, because that is what we do in our hostel with the coffee.
And we are from Haryana and we don't use milk powder.
What's special about the product?
The special about the product,
Because I mean, you get filter coffee everywhere in Bangalore, right? I was planning to have one right here.
you don't get essentially a filter coffee which is instant. So they have launched an instant filter coffee.
I think we moved on from instant, right? People have like a freshly brewed cup of coffee, so on and so forth. So like, why are brands still like selling instant coffee?
If you want to have filter coffee, you need to go to some Rameshwaram cafe or any cafe nearby you.
Because I'm not sure if like the average customer is asking them the kind of questions I am necessarily.
This is filter coffee, it's instant coffee.
How is filter coffee instant coffee?
Exactly, that's the USP of this brand.
With this, you're actually getting the entire same aroma and everything. But you do not have to go through the hassle. I think instantly you can make a filter coffee.
But that's what I'm telling him, na, ki wo to nakli hai, because filter coffee.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. So we've actually curated the powder in that way itself. तो वो नकली वाला जो कैपेसिटी होता है उसके अंदर चिकोरी वगैरह सब कुछ ऐड
इसमें है चिकोरी
इसमें 20% चिकोरी है
ओके बट यहाँ पे 30 लिखा है
हाँ मतलब लाइक या 32
नहीं बट आप गलत आप तो झूठ बोल रहे हो ना
नहीं
आप 20 कह रहे हो इसमें 30 है अगर मुझे चिकोरी पसंद नहीं है then you're saying that you're saying 20 I'm looking at this and because I'm looking I'm finding out
so
that's not cool
it's
you can't lie
No, I'm not lying actually. It's 20 to 30%. It's my fault.
नहीं 20 to 30 नहीं है. It's either 20 or 30.
Okay, so let's wrap it at a 30.
No, not wrap it. It is a fact.
Sure.
What is it priced at?
375
For
100 grams. So essentially you can make 50 cups of filter coffee.
Yeah, but this is so expensive compared to so many other brands in the south.
No, but if you want to say take 1 cup of filter coffee here, pay 40 rupees for filter coffee.
But is this the only brand selling coffee at home for consumers?
Yes, instant filter coffee.
There's no other brand doing this?
No, everyone is having beans.
Okay. But like nobody else makes instant filter coffee. That's not true. There are other brands that make instant filter coffee. So she's selling almost borderline, lies, which is fine, and I think it's in the sense that in a sale like this, it works. Let's see. I think I'll be tougher on the next crew. Yeah. What is it? I didn't even know the price, yaar. Matlab,
375. I told you the price.
That's high. Boss, filter coffee, instant filter coffee.
Yeah.
आपको 375 में 500 ग्राम मिल जाएगा बैंगलोर में. हाँ. 500 ग्राम. This is 100 grams.
बिल्कुल मिल जाएगा. But
this is 100 grams.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Brand का क्या? I haven't even tasted it. You have a sample? Can I taste it?
I can't have that accessibility right now. I'm sorry. As honest as I can be, I don't have that.
मतलब किसी से भी गर्म पानी और कप लेके टेस्ट तो करवा दो.
I can't do that because for me to open that entire packet would have to be sold packet.
So what price are you giving this to me at today?
375.
That's too much, man.
What I can actually do is you can buy 2, we can get it down to $700 and that's the best I can do.
700 by 750. No, man, that's too expensive.
I can give you 1 packet for 350 and 2 for 700.
I'll take 1 at 300.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's not my. If it would have been my product, I would have been more than welcoming to do that, right? But it's not my product.
Okay, I mean, if I can't taste something, then anyway. Chalo, cheers, man. All the best. Thank you.
You can identify with your smell, right?
Yeah, smell I can. Smell is okay.
I'm going to open one.
No, but if you open it, then
no, I'm going to sell you the other one, right? I'm going to use it. Like probably, I'm guessing that I will not sell one, so I'll,
yeah,
take the risk because you look like a coffee lover. So.
Okay.
And you are a coffee person, so please.
Okay, this has the aroma.
Yes.
I'll take a fresh piece, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Good one. वो क्यों भाग गया? दुखी हो गया? I thought he'll hit me or something.
No. I was checking my Google Pay and I saw this dude is the founder of Sleepy Owl. So, and he paid like $50 less. I'm still wondering whether I should have messaged him कि 50 रुपए देने को. I mean, that's my closing thought.
So, what key takeaways should the students have after today?
That sales is not easy, right? It requires a lot of grunt work, it requires a lot of groundwork, it requires a lot of hustling and running around, right? It requires for someone to be able to handle failure and rejection, right? Because more often than not, you will have people who make you put in all the effort and then they turn you away, right? I think it's also very humbling because there are, here, for example, I think they have at least where I went, there was a lot of people, right? But when you have people walk by and completely ignore you, right? It's a humbling experience because it puts you, all the way down the ladder, right? And that's what most salespeople go through.
Got a lot of rejections today. But a good thing was, if one person is rejecting you, you're not pitching them to again, right? So always get a new chance and fresh start with new person.
Wait, are you the influencer?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I follow you. I know the backstory. Yeah, I know.
So I'll continue with my pitch.
It looks definitely great. I have like 4 boxes at home right now, so I want to just finish that first and then maybe.
Do you have this packaging? Because this has just come up. So that is why I'm saying it's very quirky, very cool. You should definitely just give it a try.
You should buy one for his follower.
Yeah. I have to follow you instantly. You have to do it. Yeah, she's your fan. Come on. And any which way, one for the common love for travel into backpacking. Once you're having this coffee, I'm sure we can have a quick chat and discuss it.
Sold, guys. Sold.
That was very convincing, guys.
Foreigners, to couples, to somebody who's just randomly walking by alone.
Captain.
We have sold it to everybody. Now we're left with just one large bottle. Learnings and pitfalls, one major would be, which is overlapping, is never have bias in your mind. I mean, you should not feel because intuitively you're thinking that this is not your TG, you should not approach them. You should go, test it out, and then maybe map out who your ideal persona is. So that is one biggest learning. And second, which is actually very essential when you do sales, is to have patience. Even if the customer ends up not getting your product, you have to say thank you for giving your time. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. And you have to always wear that smile.
I think, sometimes it's not the product that sells, it's the person's exuberance and energy and enthusiasm and passion, and, those soft skills come through, and there are people that, say, okay, we're not sure about the product, but like just the way you're, pitching it and the way you're selling it and the way you're communicating it, I trust you and I'm going to give it a shot. So I think that soft skill is also very, very, very important, irrespective of the product. A lot of people end up giving you a chance just basis that soft skill.
I mean, you were not my right TG, and that's how I had to remember.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't.
Okay, great, guys. Please give it up for the co-founder of Sleepy Owl Coffee, Arman Sood. Hi.
Hi, thank you.
It's a pleasure to have the very co-founder of the brand that you were out there selling this entire day today. I think a couple of you also sold to him and he was haggling himself. So without further ado, we will first announce the winners. Number 3 is Group 14. They sold bottles worth of 6,750. We have on second number Team 1 finishing at 8,800 rupees. Ritika Mondal, Prateek, Kartike and Ayushi Gupta. Great job, guys. And for the last one, any guesses? You can just stand, guys. Jash Arora, Sharad Patil, Sakshi, Jhanjhanwala and Shivangi Pawan.
Well, how does it feel to be the winning team?
Great, obviously great.
First winners of the behind the scenes challenge.
Yes. So we did sell all the 25 bottles in 2 hours. Again, kudos to the team. It was teamwork. What we also did was a lot of impromptu kind of improvements on the way, right? So if bottles were not getting sold in half an hour bracket with me, Jash would take it up. And Jash went to different place outside the mall, right, near parking. And if it was not getting sold, then Sakshi took it, right? So we ensured that stock is not lying with anybody else, and we kind of started rotating stock in between all of this. I think that strategy worked.
I'll trace back sales is something that happens at every step of your life in every way. You're not just selling products. I'm a firm believer that you're kind of always selling yourself, right? For the 63 of you that made it to this course, you have sold yourself for a 4.8% selection rate. So to be here, so congratulations. And this is one of the most important skills that I think I've also worked on over the last many years since I chose to become a founder, right? You'd be surprised I didn't even know coffee was a bean that had to be ground when I had the idea that we want to launch a coffee company, right? So we went and educated ourselves, and a part of sales, and this is for all of you today who sold filter coffee. I don't know how much time you all had to educate yourself on the product, and the gentleman here who, I don't know if he's told you the story, but he told me this has 20% chicory, and obviously he didn't know he was pitching to me, and then I schooled him on lying to me about the product.
It is a fact.
Sorry, I have not done an MBA.
On the road, it was really hard to profile people and target, and the Mesa tag definitely helped.
You come from a place where the customer is coming from, and then you speak accordingly to that.
We hope next time we have the same group so we can kick everyone's ass.
Yeah. Next time we'll go in stronger.
Yeah.